So here I am testing out a very simple lighting setup that I have. Spent less than $30 in lights, and I'm still playing around with how I'm going to get the results to look, but I don't think it looks that bad. I have a key light coming here, I have a fill light over here. That's what I need to work a little bit more on. And I also have a backlight back here, which I'll show in a second. Right now I'm using the Canon HV20 camcorder, which is recording in 24p. If you don't know what that is, you probably don't care. I'm using an Audio-Technica 25 mic. Haven't really learned to test out the signal and the gain and blah blah blah. So I'll get to that shortly, maybe in a different video. I'm going to walk through the lighting setup that I have. See, it's pretty simple. I've been using TV mode, locking it in a 48 shutter because it gives it more of a film look. This camera has a Cine mode, which kind of makes it look like film, but I tend to like to actually lock my shutter because Cine mode will change it around and not give you enough options, which I don't really like. But right now I have it in spotlight mode, actually, which to my understanding takes all the gain out, which is something that I really think is important because gain makes everything look like crap. Any decibel of gain, you get a lot of noise. So I want to avoid that as much as possible. When it's in spotlight mode, the one thing is that you don't control the shutter at that point, which is a problem. And I would like to be able to lock my shutter and then go into spotlight mode, but then I would need gain, so that would kind of go against the whole thing. So I'm in a 124 shutter right now, so it's alright because it's on a tripod and I'm sitting, I'm not moving, but if I move my hand around a lot, you're going to see everything's kind of vapory and weird. Okay, this right here is my key light. This is a 500 watt work light that I got at Walmart, and this cost $9. And what I did for cheap barn doors is, from advice from a lot of do-it-yourself places, I just took some aluminum foil and I folded it in half, wrapped it in a box, and I taped it on. And that gives me a little bit of control on where it goes. I'm sitting it on the box now on top of a ping pong table, but you know, it's cheap. I didn't spend more than $30 on lighting, and it is what it is, right? All right, here's my fill light. Now here's something that I kind of thought of my own. That's another one of those 500 watt work lights. It's sitting right now on a little table. You're seeing the shutter adjust itself right there also. And in front of it is one of those little science fair display boards. And it's white, and I sit in front of it and let the light bounce off of it. And it actually gives pretty good results. Now, backlighting is an issue that I don't really have worked out yet because I don't have something high enough. But there's my little backlight. This is a 250 watt work light. Same aluminum foil solution, and it's wrapped around. It's just giving something to bounce off the back. I'd like it to be higher than me or my subject, but that might not be possible until I find something I can rest it on down here. So that's that. This one was, I think, $8. I mean, everything's cheap in work lights. And then I just have a black sheet that I tack to the basement. And then when I sit in my chair and I edit it around, I can make it look nice and, you know, make that whole black part look completely black, and it gives it a nice little effect. Okay, so now I'm back. Just showed you around my three lights. Now I'm sitting, all three lights are on. Key, fill, backlight. Now what I'm going to do, and this is just for my benefit as well because I just started playing around with this, I'm going to actually turn each one off and we'll see what it looks like when that one's turned off. And because I mean, I don't know, maybe my backlight's not even doing anything, and it's good for me to know that. So I'm gonna sit here right now. All three are on, and all right. Now I just turned the key light on. Fill light and backlight are still on. Getting a lot of dark shadows on this side of the face. You can see that little white cardboard thing that the light's bouncing off of. It does project a lot because there's no other light down in the basement. I turned everything else off, so it's just that and my little 250. So let me turn off the 250 watt backlight and we'll see what that looks like. Alright, now I have the key light on and the back light on, fill lights off, and I think you can see that I'm getting some effect from the back light. It might help if I move my chair back a little, but you can see that that's on. Definitely creating a strong light on my face. Very strong shadows over here, but there is some light coming off that, so maybe with some positioning. I'm going to try to rotate it around right now, and we'll see what it does. Alright, now I'm blind and I can't see anything. These lights are very, very strong. I don't know if that made any difference, but there you go. That's some of my do-it-yourself lighting.